economy, both immediately and over time. We have purposely designed
Good
these
evening,
sanctions
all.
to maximize the long-term impact on Russia and to minimize
What's
the
on this one?
impact.
Your radio is too loud.
I
Next
know.
few
I'm just
weeks,
trying to switch
months,
it, down. Cool. Hi. Sorry, I hope you guys haven't been waiting too long.
No. I was watching you. I was listening to the radio.
Okay, but you see, we then they invade.
I know, right?
Sweet Bonita. So, has your laptop been fixed now? I'm just looking at your. I'll just share my screen so you can see what I'm seeing.
Yeah, Sweet
Your
Bonita. It's got a good background.
Yeah, but she's frozen again.
Yeah, I don't understand what's going on then, but
If
his
I
laptop has
share
been
my
fixed.
screen,
I
share.
think it's to do with our internet, nothing to do with the laptop.
Right. So let me see whether you can see my screen. There's
Yeah,
lots of things there. Right. If you have a look at on the left hand side where under invite guests,
yeah,
you can see my Wi-Fi is green. Yours
yeah.
is solid green. Sweet
hmm
Bonita is red with just one
Yeah.
bar.
it's to do with the wireless, nothing to do with the laptop.
So how do we fix that? Sweet Bonita, your wireless. How far away are you from the router itself?
It's the
Who is your ser- who is your
Um,
service
be-
provider?
because of your background, we cannot see what you're pointing to.
oh
We
no,
need
it's literally behind the cloth. It's literally behind the cloth. It's not far. And I have one in the corridor as well.
Who is your internet
There's
service
something they
provider?
call community fiber.
Ah, no wonder.
What's that? I don't know what that is.
It's what they supply in London.
Is it good? Is it? But Sweet Bonita is okay when she uses Zoom for the weekly meeting. So why should this be different? This should even be lighter because it is browser based. So what's the difference?
She frozen again.
No, she's actually on full green now, so Sweet Bonita can hear us. Sweet
Yeah,
Bonita, can you hear us?
yeah, she can.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, right. Because we're trying to test your connection. Right.
Hmm.
Okay. First things first. The one thing we need to test to then get right is the background. Now, Mo, I don't know if you can see Sweet Bonita,
Yeah,
but when she moves her head, Sweet Bonita, can you just move your head side to side, just gently? You see that green?
yeah.
Yeah.
That shouldn't happen. And there is a level if you go into setting, and I think virtual
It,
background.
yeah, just like Zoom. You have an option to put that static or something.
Well, I don't think I can see it. I think there's advanced option, and then there's four. Let me share my desktop again. I do apologize.
Sweet Bonita, did you check for me?
I reply you.
Oh no, I know. Be look the phone again. I go check.
Okay, Chrome tab, restream, share. Okay, let me know it. God, it's terrible. There's just lots of things on the screen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when you
when you
share
share
the
the
screen.
screen.
Okay, well, let me know if you can see this. So if I
Yeah,
go to virtual background,
yeah.
go to advanced option. There are four options there: similarity, smoothness. God, I can't say that word, and spill. And it is those three, depending on how you adjust them, it makes your background and your green screen. Well, you and your green screen go in sync, if that's the right way. So I think,
Yeah, I'm
I'm
still
still
seeing the
seeing the
green.
green.
There's
There's
loads
yeah,
of
loads of
green
green
behind
behind
Sweet
Sweet
Bonita.
Bonita.
yeah. So I think Sweet Bonita and Awankas will have got to find the sweet spot, the right spot that doesn't make it. So, Sweet Bonita, do you want to go into that screen and let's start from the top? I know we did some playing around yesterday. I think Sweet Bonita is frozen again.
No, it's active.
Yeah, but like you, I can see your screen. You are clear. With Sweet Bonita, Right. Okay. She's come back on. Her Wi-Fi is back on again. It just dips down very suddenly. Okay. So, sweet Bonita, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm just trying to go to that setting.
Okay. So it is in settings on the right-hand side at the bottom.
Yeah.
Can you guide Sweet Bonita
Yeah.
come down?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So the right-hand side on the bottom, if you click on settings, then go to
Yeah.
virtual background, and then go to advanced
It's just like
options.
Zoom.
I think it's slightly different to Zoom. I'd never have to change
No, no,
my
yeah, it's
settings.
different. I mean, when you go to settings, those other features is different because Zoom is just one click.
While Sweet Bonita is finding this, Mo,
Mm-hmm.
now with Zoom, it has that, what's that mode called? Where whoever is talking, the
Oh
spotlight
yeah,
mode,
it's
the spotlight mode.
yeah, it's got the speaker view.
Yeah, the Restream doesn't have that.
It doesn't.
Nope.
Oh, I thought it does. Oh yeah.
What it has is, if somebody is talking, for example, if you're talking, I can literally from the control just make you larger, just like that.
Okay.
And if Sweet Bonita is talking, I can make her larger. But for a 2 hour show, that is a pain in that is literally a pain in
So
the
there
ass.
is no like automatic option.
No,
Somebody has to be on the
no.
background.
Somebody has to be on the background. Let me just
Are we
quickly.
sure we bought the correct package though? Because this is the standard version though. I'm sure the professional version will have all these features.
Well, I have. Well, if you do just a quick restream, what was that? Speaker mode. Speaker mode. I don't think. I don't think I
Because
can
I think
remove.
with that one we can contribute. Trust me, I don't even want to rely on the secretariat, and I want us to. I mean, we can contribute and get the professional version. The trouble is, Comdel, those
Mm,
guys. I wish you were on that meeting, the planning meeting on Tuesday. Everybody else was in sync, but yet when it comes to actually do the actual deed, they don't do it. Everybody was in support. Oh yeah, we have to raise money to get a new laptop for Sweet Bonita, get a new laptop for ABS. Everybody was in support, and that's the reason why when you mention on the forum whatever happened to the media team meeting, because we discussed about it. I
mhm.
deliberately did not mention that on the information I wrote on the chat, because it's like whenever they say something, it will never materialize, or they will say something when it comes to contribution. I mean, it was Manso who suggested this time around, yes, we have to contribute £20 each. It's like 30 members in the media team. What I don't really understand about, I don't know whether these guys know the meaning of a media team. People will go and take photos, people like Marshall or whatever, I don't know who he is. You will go
Marshall is
take yeah,
Manchester.
yeah, take your daughter to Old Trafford Cinema or whatever. Then you post it on media team, say that I'm hanging out with my. That's not why. That's oh god. Me. Anyway, Sweet Bonita,
I
are
am
you all
just
right?
looking at the pricing plan, and it doesn't seem to have anything about speaker mode.
No, even on the professional one.
No, I'm
Okay,
just doing a search for restream speaker mode.
it's
Speaker
been a while.
mode.
I didn't read about it actually. So
Because that would be a non-starter for somebody to literally have to sit and flick between who is talking. That would be just an absolute nightmare.
no, but they can do that, can they? The presenters, because when once we train them,
Well, that was going to be another question I was going to ask you, and I was hoping we will cover that. Where is Sweet Bonita?
she's gone.
Okay, that was what I was going to ask you. So, if the ideal would be
Mm-hmm.
that the host
Yeah,
logs into Restream,
yeah.
we would have probably the day before the program or the day or the money of the program, we would have uploaded all the videos he needs, anything he needs, pictures. We would have uploaded it. So all he literally has to do when he wants to do a video, and you know how easy this is, he
Yeah.
literally just clicks.
Just click.
So,
Yeah.
so instead of trying to find it, he
Mm.
literally just goes to the what's it, and I think that would be the ideal.
Mm.
But but Sweet Bonita, ABS, and
One castle.
and Owen Castle would need to be trained. Now, Mike, now the problem I have is, am I streaming? What does it say? End stream.
Oh no, it was me. Yeah, let me end that.
So are you logged in as? Oh, so two people,
Yeah.
and because that was going to
Yeah.
be my next question.
Yeah, we can log in. Not two,
Can
three people
multiple
can log
people
in.
log
Yeah,
in? So
yeah,
you can sit,
concurrently.
you or me sit in the background just
Yeah,
in case there are
just
any
in case. Yeah,
problems. Okay.
we can. So at the moment, what I did was, if you check Facebook and whatever we're talking, I'm going to delete it anyway. But it's on that programs that are testing programs.
Yeah, it should be on
It,
the testing
yeah,
one.
it's streaming
Okay.
on Facebook and YouTube. But it's a testing program. Nobody is there. Only me and you.
Okay.
Nobody's seeing those ones.
Okay, that is fine. There was something else I needed to ask you about.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Owankasa was asking, what if in the middle of the program somebody sends them a video and they want to play it? How quickly can we get it uploaded
Yeah,
to the
we can still upload that.
Well,
Yeah,
actually, you don't need to upload it. If it's on your hard drive, you just click on your hard drive and
you
let me
just
see,
click and yeah,
and it will actually play for you. So, but our preference is
yeah,
before the show, all the videos, pictures, whatever is uploaded.
yeah,
Now that comes to another question. So Owankasu logs in as the host.
yeah.
Sweet Bonita logs in using the link Owankasu will send to her, and the same applies to our guest.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you log in
Yeah.
as the technical person in the background,
Mm-hmm.
how do you disable your camera from not showing because you don't want to be part of the program?
Oh yeah, because with Zoom, I can just I'm gonna say yeah, you can do it. Just
How? So you are still logged in, right?
be
No.
on the side waiting room. Yeah.
Yes, but if they put you into the waiting room, then you don't know what is happening in the
No,
Zoom.
no,
If,
but you can still listen to what they are saying. I was still
oh
listening to what you're saying. Yeah, you
yes,
can
and then if
listen. That
Owakasu
just like when
needs
you
you,
turn your camera off, you can listen
yeah,
to what they're saying.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's fine. So when Owakasu comes in,
yeah.
where's Sweet Bonita now? This remote testing is difficult. Sweet Bonita, Sweet Bonita, Sweet Bonita.
The trouble with Sweet Bonita is did you send her the link or you want me to send to
I sent her the link via email, the same link I sent to you.
send it to WhatsApp? I didn't use the link. I just came in. I logged
Yeah,
in.
you came in because you logged in, so
Mhm.
that's slightly different. Where's the restream link?
Yeah, yesterday it took me about 3 to 4 hours to fix a laptop.
So what was wrong with a laptop?
Well, it's just like I think she's never run any updates.
That
Yeah, she's
would
never
kill.
run
That would.
any updates. So I have to do all the updates and everything else is updated. We rebooted about 3 or 4 times. So and everything was set up. So
Just let me know. Just let me see today. All set for your trip to Freetown?
yeah, I am. Dip and pack. So a final packing this weekend. And in fact, let's see by my phone Sweet Wings are for send for me. I get for pay instead of going, what did they happen at the moment, Dell?
What?
What is happening at the moment? These people, as if they are deliberately making people test positive, then you cancel the trip. 2 or 3, it has happened to 2 or 3 of my friends, and two
Who
of
is
them are
they?
social
Who
work.
is they?
Two of them are social workers. No,
Yes,
they
but
who
who
say they
is
go
they?
take the PCR test.
In in
Yeah,
England.
wherever this recognized place, you go and take a PCR test, then they say positive, and you have to wait for 10 days.
I don't understand the logic there.
Okay, let me tell you. Say you are traveling tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get for take the test, you get for take the PCR test for say you negative
Yeah,
within 48 hours.
yeah.
So if you dey travel on Saturday, you get for take at least Thursday
Mm-hmm.
or latest tomorrow, Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So when you go for the test,
Mm-hmm.
so what they do after they non-swab you, then they send for you the results by text
Mm-hmm.
or email. You have
Mm-hmm.
to show that to the plane or to the immigration before ever they can let you on the plane.
Mm-hmm.
So if that one comes negative, I mean positive, you cannot travel.
So why? So what you're saying is these companies who are doing this PCR test
Yeah.
are deliberately coming back with false results.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, because this guy is telling me, Sheikh, he's the top social worker. This guy, he said they have to do it every day before you go to the office. And this faithful day, he was confident anyway because he does it every morning before they go to the office, and only for him to go. And
Yeah,
these
but
people
that's
said,
but that's wrong. For a
right.
start, these companies have nothing to gain by telling you whether you are positive or negative because
Yeah,
you've
but
already taken
they
the
do
test.
though. Because
What?
me, I don't trust them. I mean, call me negative, but I
Yeah,
don't trust whatever is happening at the moment
yeah.
anyway.
But
It,
secondly,
yeah.
when you do your test, it depends on your viral load. So, for example, my youngest daughter, about 3 weeks ago, we went on for a weekend away with a group. On the morning before we went away, she tested negative.
Uh-huh.
We went away Friday, Saturday. We came back Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
We tested as soon as she came back, and she was positive. The
Wow.
reason being that before we left, her viral load was not high enough to trigger a COVID a COVID response.
Okay.
So again, it depends on the where's Sweet Bonita? It depends
I
on
don't know.
the
Did you send her the link again?
yeah, she's got the link in her email. I don't want her to join by her mobile phone because it's
No.
not her mobile phone she will be using at the weekend. But I've just sent her an email to say, "Are you joining?" And she hasn't responded. I'll just call her. Hi, my dear. Are you rejoining? Yeah, my computer just went up, so I'm restarting. Oh, you restarting your computer? Oh, and okay, that's cool. Okay, I'll speak to you soon. Okay, thanks. Bye. Um, uh, her computer just went off, so she will rejoin. She will rejoin WhatsApp. Whilst we're waiting, can I run an idea past you?
Go on.
Obviously, Mansour has got to be in his bonnet about SLPP propaganda.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, they're killing us in terms of the narrative. So when things happen, like for example, like with this delegation can salon,
Yeah.
they were blasting their social media. I mean, you cannot go onto an SLPP social media without the same narrative
Yes,
of
everyone is
how
talking
wonderful.
about, yeah.
So Mansour's big thing is, why doesn't the media team have a propaganda subunit that would replicate what SLPP are doing,
Mm-hmm.
and we put out our own narrative, which
Yeah.
I spoke to him today, which I said is fine. My only problem with it is we have got in the media team, we have about 30 people.
Mm-hmm.
10 of those people are fully engaged elsewhere with the newsletter and the online TV. If you want a propaganda team, go and ask those 20 people.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
your message, yeah.
Yeah, I don't see. I mean, now obviously, if there are technical requirements that they need, then me and you will have to help them.
Yeah.
But I don't think. Now, the question I want to ask you, it's
Mm-hmm.
twofold. One, if we were to have a propaganda team, how would it how would it look? How would it work? Would we have, say, somebody like I Barry, who's very good at propaganda, by the way?
Mm-hmm.
Would we expect him to, would we set him up with a Facebook page where he just posts audios and videos, or would we need to do it anonymously? I'm trying to think about the mechanics of how that propaganda would work. And again, who would be feeding him information on a daily basis? Because propaganda doesn't work if you don't have the facts.
If you don't have the facts, it has to be factual.
It
That's
has
the
to
reason
be
why you
factual.
always check before ever you talk. Because
Well,
at the
well,
end of
well,
the
well,
day,
well,
yeah.
well, propaganda can be both positive and negative. There's two things we can do if we're really serious about it. But knowing APC, UK, and I, this talk also go die will die a death and nothing happens. But if we were serious about it, we can have two propaganda teams.
Mhm.
One that is factual, where the person's face is there, you know who that person is, and when he comes online, you know whatever he's saying comes from either the party or comes from somebody who's in the know. So that is the factual side.
Yeah.
We can have another propaganda team who literally spreads disinformation. It does not have to be true. We don't care.
Mm.
Just literally spread disinformation. And that propaganda team would have to be anonymous. It doesn't have a face. It could just be a logo. It could just be something.
Yeah.
But we spread so much disinformation and we deliberately target SLPP, WhatsApp forums, Facebook pages, just spreading all sorts of this disinformation that at some point they don't know what is true and what is false.
Yeah.
So we can literally have two propaganda teams.
Mm-hmm.
My issue is, would those other 20 in the media team
Mm-hmm.
be committed to do it?
Well, the answer to that your question is Manso. Because at the end of the day, like you said, I mean, these guys, yeah, you have to be committed. I mean, you need to be committed to do those kind of things. So I know Sweet Bonita will be committed, but like Barry, I don't know. Because I
No,
normally see you guys when I can hold on.
Sweet Bonita should not be involved. Me and you should be involved in a very minor way. That is, if they come and say, right, Mo, I want an anonymous Facebook page. You set one up
Oh
for them.
yeah,
And
we set that up. Yeah.
with them.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet Bonita, Owankasu, ABS, they should not be involved because
Okay.
there is enough people in the media team
Yeah.
for those who are involved in the online platform or the newsletter do not need to be, should have no parts to play with it. Let those other guys do it. So
Okay.
personally, I think a propaganda team would work.
Yeah.
I think it can be effective. It needs to be led by somebody who's committed to it.
Yeah.
If person like Ibari, Kelzo, Mufti, who else do we have? Mama Salon. If they could have 5 good people
Mm-hmm.
in that subunit, I think it would work.
Yeah.
One person does the factual, this is me, just like our Cashbox they do. This is me. When something happens, he sends an audio, goes online, blogs, whatever it is. And then 2 other person, they are just there to spread this information.
Okay.
If they want to say mother just bomb picking with Sylvia Blyden, let them put on there. I don't care.
Yeah, we don't give a shit.
Whatever it is.
But Sylvia Blyden is ugly. I don't think even Mother be one time.
That one they not to business.
Not to pay grade.
Definitely not my pay grade. Oh, by the way, that just reminds me, how are you getting on with PayPal and this new guy joining the team?
That man not serious. That one don't tell me say get other projects for do. So that one don't pull out.
You are kidding me.
Hey, I'm not surprised. I told him. You know, I mean Simeon, somebody don't lose, so he's gone to Freetown, by the way. He's not here.
Would I go for it?
Simeon in a Freetown. Me into the go meet up in a Freetown. Nothing and say go down and they. We've done everything, by the way. We don't verify own information. We verified APC, UK, and I. However, they wanted a written, like what, because by then I was trying to remote to the office computer because we've got Adobe Professional there. We cannot be get time for like installing on my host computer. I've been get time, but we don't get that. We don't sell out that computer. What get her? So they need Adobe you need Adobe Professional for like edit the document where they send. So what I did was I downloaded it on his computer and I said, when you go to your office, print it out, write this information that you sign them. They need those things. then scan them, then we dey upload them. So now just one form number not left for PayPal, just one, which I think is done but we dey go meet na Freetown. I tell am say they go with I get faster internet na Freetown, so I get my there. So who they meet na Freetown means they meet they will do one there and then.
Right.
Yeah, but
But
reference to that.
that does not resolve the problem, which is somebody has to maintain
Yeah,
the whole membership donation thing, which is
I
what
know.
this boy was prepared to do. If
Yeah.
somebody register, he go send them a nicely worded email to say thank you for your registration. We are now going through the process, and this is what the process is, and we will contact you in 14 working days.
Yeah.
That is what we need, because if somebody registers and they don't hear anything from the branch in 2-3 weeks, then if somebody asks them, say, let I go register, they will say no.
No, yeah.
Because it's not something that's functioning. So I give up. I give up with these guys. It's
No,
ridiculous.
no give up.
And
No,
this,
I'm on it.
this is
I dey help.
this is
I dey do
basic
the best as I can.
administration.
I will help the best as I can. I will try on my end.
Yeah, but you can only go so far. If the man where you they try for help not serious about it.
But that guy, let me tell you something. I mean, I was even shocked at Simeon. Well, guess what is Simeon interested? Simeon was actually interested in Dr. Dinke money. Now I say, but Simeon, this has nothing to do with APC, UK and I.
Oh yes, I see that email. I don't even respond to
no, he told me personally. He came back to me and said, oh, Dr. Dinke has to refund that. I said, but that money has nothing to do with APC, UK and I. I said, Zoom went to Dr. Dinke's account and took his money without even his knowledge. Dr. Dinke only knew because we sent him the £100. So when you go check for, say, thanks to us, now you see, they don't pull, say people will get money, like una. So you know they know where they put money in your account.
Well, now today me call McAfee. You know McAfee antivirus.
Yeah.
I've been a check through me junk mail. I can't remember what I was checking.
Why are you subscribing when you've got me? Download AVG antivirus. You don't need McAfee.
Well, I don't need it because my computer and my wife's computer, they're both work computers, so I don't even need to. But apparently in 2018, I bought McAfee for something.
Yeah.
I completely forgotten about it. I must have clicked auto renew. And these guys have been taking £89 for my account every single year. I didn't even know.
Right.
Now, yesterday I was
looking refund to you. Yes.
They said they will refund. They can only refund this year, but they're not going to refund the last 3 years because they have a 60-day policy.
Okay.
So,
so there comes my question again. When we reach, they pull almost 100 for the account. You don't even know. I pull 50 for the straight away.
So who's back now on you the base? All right, okay. We now Wilkinson Road, we be that now Freetown.
Okay, I mean I within Amalama and normally with the but me on Oswald bill is Juba Hill. Would they write up Juba Hill?
All right, okay.
Yeah.
No, if myself want look for land, but I'm not doing it now. But if I were to look for land, I know there'd be any size inside Freetown.
You want IMAT because somebody get 4 town lots now. IMAT we they sell.
No,
me now $5,000 per 1 town, $5,000.
Me no want no sign of Freetown. If I they build, they go build up Leicester, Regent, Kent, Hamilton, now the peninsula. No one get nothing, and I know on top. We get us now, Wilkinson.
How long in a sec? When once you go to Freetown, because all them places the way they call so it's Freetown now. All side open.
Yeah, well, that is the whole point. Because last time I went about 2 years ago, and I went around the peninsula.
Yeah, I know.
And because the roads are so good now, there's no reason for me for below inside Freetown. None.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. When it comes to the land itself, where you go, like you talk about Leicester, is equally more expensive than even the inside the Freetown itself.
Well, I don't think it's the price. It is more the quality of living.
Okay.
I think the quality of living inside Freetown itself is horrendous.
Yeah, no,
once at them place, then the way we go up Kent, we go to some church. I walk around the village because me not they go church. I left there, I go walk around the village. It was so beautiful. It was
So
It's
beautiful.
beautiful.
This guy they kill me. He said we need to go church. He
The
said,
minimum mix by church business. But it's sweet. Well, not time me say sweet bonita. They can mess up this TSO again. Look
it
at
be
it's
interesting.
another half an hour. Um,
You know the trouble with the trouble is I don't think I feel say na internet nothing to do with because all this while what she was using is work computer. So this
mm.
time private computer and I make so the update them but you know be the user. So now I make we can one user now then obviously they try for user and then I get for
So if she's using her work computer on a Sunday, why can't she use it for this?
no because apparently the work computer I think something is wrong with it. I think they're gonna replace it. So now I make
Okay.
you say, well, let's just let's have a contingency plan. That's
Okay,
the
because
reason.
until she can get this resolved and get Ian Owankasu get this background thing resolved, there is no way we can go live. I mean, everything else is done. I don't see
Yeah,
any
but
other
with
thing we
Sweet
can do.
Bonita, the background is really really nice. The only problem is because you can't have a TV program where they freeze while she's talking. No.
Well, A, that's that. And also because we're in a move, you they see that green, and
Yeah,
that is
yeah.
so unprofessional until we fix
At
that.
least then they for try for law rectify today. Now for let just do no more than features than they.
Yeah, but
Do
is
the
she gonna
insurance.
come online? Because I want to go to bed. Me, and at my age, I go to bed early now.
Well,
By 9 o'clock, I don't go sleep.
well, text her again, but let's see if they come in. Otherwise, no,
Yeah, I did.
because it's
I
been
did
half an
call
hour
her.
now.
I did. Yes. He just texted, yes, please. My computer is restarting.
Is it still restarting?
Yeah, still restarting.
It take a long time for let restart too.
Now, whose operating system again?
Windows 10 Pro,
Okay,
Windows 10 Home. Yeah.
that should be okay.
No, it should be. I checked it yesterday. I checked everything. That's why I was confident. I'm shocked today. I mean, the computer just rebooted because I asked her yesterday though. I've been asking 2 times, 3 times because what I don't do yesterday, the computer they go to Windows 11. I not do one deliberately. Say after the test now they push onto a Windows 11. In computer, I get the capability for let just update automatically to Windows 11, but I defer the upgrade until after this test. So if you
All
don't do anything, maybe the day they go on through something, it upgrade to Windows 11. So
no, she says she's
yeah,
logged in now.
okay.
The only other option we have is she'll probably need to go to either Corey's or one of those computer shops and literally buy the physical cable, which she plugs into her router and plugs into her computer.
Oh yeah, the no, you
Because
know, get for
why?
them. I go send them for them. I go send the Ethernet cable for them
Yeah.
because at the see they tell me say just behind us. So I
Yeah.
rather, but then again, most of these modern computers they haven't got Ethernet ports.
Well, could we ask her when she comes online just to see if she's
Yeah,
got?
now I go make a let just take pictures. Show me because
Has she got children in the house?
yeah,
Almost speaking.
you get 3 picking there.
How old are they?
The big one are 17,
Uh,
and he gets I feel say that 17 is adopted or something. You own 2 picking them, then he gets is it 15 and
the
15 and
likelihood is all
mm,
of them are literally on their computers, phones, and whatever, and they're probably throttling her Wi-Fi.
yeah, Wi-Fi, yeah.
Let me ask her where it come on, because if they can turn off her Wi-Fi just for this test
Just for
and
the
see
test,
if
yeah.
that improves it, because
Yeah.
if that improves it, then that's fine. We know the problem is. If it doesn't, then she needs to go down the route of an Ethernet cable
Yeah.
because that just bypasses all that. Because I am on my Wi-Fi, you are on your Wi-Fi, and
Mm,
your did we just brings another problem. Come with
mm.
ABS with that horrendous connection.
No, it was
Ever has to do this, he
yeah,
will
the
need to
trouble
go
is
somewhere.
where exactly. So ABS, I mean, we know what I don't understand. ABS is phone it's better. That's why I know it's their broadband in London. I don't know how they do it, these people. It's nothing to do with because he lives in Garrison in Greenwich or whatever. No, it's just the broadband. They've got those fake broadbands in London. And I think that's exactly what Sweet Bonita, because she was talking about community broadband or something.
Okay, so it's a lot lower than
Yeah, it's lot lower than, it's not fiber optic.
Okay, well, one of the tests, if ABS na computer itself they use, then we might need to get an Ethernet cable just to bypass the Wi-Fi, because it's
Yeah.
usually the Wi-Fi that has the
Yeah,
problem.
I mean, the last
Talking
program
directly,
ABS presented,
uh,
we did that through his mobile phone from beginning to end.
no. He had to go to a friend's house.
No. That was the first one. The second one, he do on a mobile phone.
Did he?
Yeah, because
Okay.
of that friend's house where you go. So the person die. So the person travel going to Freetown. So the second one was actually in his house, and I had to tell her we now in phone now we use.
All right. Okay. I
Yeah.
didn't realize. I thought he had to go to this person's house.
No, that was the first presentation. The
But
person
that's another good point. Like, I log in using my mobile phone and see how that works. I've never used my mobile phone.
the
Oh,
user. They use it as a hotspot, just like a broadband wireless. So you just go to your settings and go to personal hotspot, turn them on. They can just log in there.
yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what people used to do. But now, if you go on a train or you go to buses and stuff, they all get wireless now. So
yeah, but they're wireless and they can terrible. I never use them.
I know.
They're always what have I just done? They're
Hang
always
on a sec. Let me try and put this background me on cyber.
uh,
The APC UK and I background.
it not go work that well for you because you're not
Okay,
getting
because of that green.
you're not
Yeah.
getting green or blue screen.
Okay.
So wait till Owanka so I sent her something today, sir, but you not come back to me
Is
for
he
this.
back? I think no. I feel they get
No,
meeting.
no, then get
They get
grand
yeah,
general meeting
yeah. That's
when they
okay.
go present to Owanka today.
Yes. Then get a grand. I be a projector, but I be a Scala remoting. Then all waiting need for do it just give somebody in phone the Facebook lab present them, but I couldn't be bothered.
Okay. Is he actually doing the hosting on Sunday? Because I don't think he's back on Sunday. Is he going to host from Turkey?
Well, this is anyway.
Why
I
not
think
just make ABS do it for what?
but this is what I don't
Why
understand.
are we
Why
so
this
jealous of?
politics? I don't really understand what is going on. ABS sabi the work, sabi do. This na help them, they help you. Not to fet them, they fet you.
So why doesn't he just let ABS do it?
I don't know. You talk and become me attire.
Politics is such a the way they are jealously
But we are
guarding
still
things
not.
that don't
I
really
mean, listen,
matter.
comrade Adele. This
Mm,
is 20. This is 2022,
mm.
and 2023 we dey get the elections, and APC we are still not one voice. Then they
Well,
talk say yes
APC
we
will
come
never be
together.
APC
But
will never be one voice. SLPP was never one voice, and they won an election. The day we, to the day where APC then they go in an election, then in effect. Political parties by their
but
nature.
I know that now. All the
Mm,
money wey Anes been give for the campaign,
mm.
they kept it to themselves. They don't even go.
So
And guess what? The second round, my wife's dad was telling me, I was thinking, oh my goodness, this is typical Timini people. You know what they used to say? They
what?
say, I mean, we don't vote. Wait till we go to go vote again. Yeah, let me go to be farm. Why is the Mende man? They left everything where he gets, he go vote.
Well, now that killed Berewa we run against Anesi first step. Only one that we've been promised and say then they vote for her, nobody no vote. They're all vote.
They're not enough. Listen, comrade, I'm telling you this for free. If we have open them up and they TV people here, trust me, the way we are, I'm a proper Timini, but the way we are controversial. When they talk about Mende, but we are really, really controversial. Trust me. You know, you see people like Petito. You know, this Khalid. I don't know whether you've seen Khalid. You know what? You know what now? Not Lilliputian. How do they call her? Devil. That whatever. You know, Khalid. You don't see how you don't see how they design her.
I've never
Like,
met him in person. I've seen pictures of him.
oh
I've
my
seen pictures
goodness,
of him.
Khalid. I don't know. Like how do you call it? Them oh God, how do they call them people? And then now when I get and say then Creole, then society, then how do they call them?
They're hunting on
Not to hunting. The Creole.
there.
Sorry, not to OJ, that not to Creole something. Then Creole society, the way they get
Like
how-
Mason?
so now in Freemason,
Freemason, okay.
you know see Khalid here like a Freemason. You know, like them picking in Nigeria. When they born in a bush, they go left there, they say that how do they say it?
Now
They
twin
say
them you go left na bush.
yeah, but that's what they do. Imagine that so barbaric. It's barbaric what these people are doing in Nigeria. They send an evil forest, you know, then
Yeah.
disable picking them. Then they
Yeah.
go left so it's still happening now. They are doing it.
Yeah, it's
Then
like
they born then disable picking, then kill it. They say the evil for the picking that's not doing now just disable. They say no, not devil.
it's like in Zimbabwe or Tanzania, if you're not albino,
Yeah.
the likelihood of you getting killed, because they feel to say if they kill albino, then they get good luck or something like that. They
Yeah,
still believe in that
that's not the
stupid.
perception. I
But
know about that.
this picture,
They just passive say those albino people are like yeah, what's the point of keeping them? Where something happen then kill them. Anyway, let me call Sweet Bonita because
yeah,
this is
please
not
call
on.
Speed Bonita. I literally, if I don't go to bed soon, I'm going to burst out crying.
Media and global media team. When I see now, I think at the Ministry of Health and Sanitation, where the government of Salon through the Ministry of Health don't count with them.
Hello, is the computer still doing running updates?
I can't see you guys. I follow the link. I'm in there.
Oh, you in? I'm gonna say lag.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I'll send out another guest. Wait, I send for you other invite.
Yeah, but at the same invite, that invite doesn't change.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. Yeah.
No, but I'm in. I can't see nobody.
Yeah, but if you're in, then we'll go see you. Then we invite you in.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe now if I invite me in, but I'm in. It's been.
Yeah, but normally when you come in, it is then at the corner. Then we'll go see you there before ever we invite you in. But I know
You stay in the lobby.
yeah, I know you see nothing at the lobby. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna say it's the same guest link anyway. I'll send this.
No, you don't need to say. Look at it.
Yeah, look. She's there.
She's there where?
She's on the waiting room. The link you sent. But don't worry, let me just copy another link. Yeah, Sweet Bonita.
Yeah.
I'll send you another link now. Just come off restream. Come off, I'll send you another link. You want like email and to you or
It doesn't matter which one.
like email or I'll send them for you on WhatsApp.
No, it has to be whatever device she is going to use. Whatever
So have you got
device she's
access to your
going use.
emails there? So I can send.
Yeah.
Okay, let's send email to you, Sweet Bonita. Right, come there. Let me just send from this link. Stream. Yeah, political library could be very, very instrumental for that in there.
Yeah, I'd ask her like call me tomorrow.
No, ask him. I mean, if you want let me to by the way, I don't get that technical person we want join we. It didn't not reach bar or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, you want join.
Let I'll just quickly show you because another thing I've been trying to figure out is how do we play audio clips? Because on the right hand side you only have video clips background. You don't have audio clips. But for play audio clips, it's quite easy. They've actually just installed this new function.
Oh,
So
okay, that's new. Okay.
Yeah, so you click on add source, you go to your audio clip, And as soon as you open
Yeah, then
that's
Bonita
a
did.
video clip.
I just want to express my appreciation to Una for all the support Una they give me.
This stream is really good for us.
Yeah, so that was literally running from my laptop.
Yeah.
But I thought I had an audio clip. That's a video clip I just run from my laptop.
Yeah, that's a video clip. Yeah, don't send this thing to Sweet Bonita. Now for me, I text and Baola text her. Because when they come, as long as I click that link, they come in straight there. They see in the lobby.
Eh?
I say as soon as you click that link, they come straight to the lobby.
Yeah. What did I just do? Just a minute. I thought I played. That was a video. Play audio.
Yeah, that was a video, the one you played.
Okay, so if I want to play audio, download all files. So if I want to play audio, this will be an audio.
Yeah, play that one.
Good points, Superman. Good points. I believe say SLPP will influence the daily.
Why
So
is it echoing?
Eh?
Wait, made it in the echo.
Was it?
Yeah, is it the way it was recorded
Debates
or
within the Southeast? Because there are only few members there. For instance, you don't get just 10 members there from the world level.
Yeah,
there is some background noise because I think he recorded it in when was that?
Okay, I feel that Sweet Bonita don't come. Yeah, she's in now.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Sorry.
Okay, that's cool. Right, so we can see your green screen and we can see that you haven't turned on the background image. So I can see that
every time I do that background thing, I think that's where.
Is that what's
okay. Where you do the background, I tell the Steve.
Yeah.
Okay, try it again, Balosi. And I believe in the SLPP background now. Now it's like SLPP, the supporter will gladly they look at APC. APC human get green back.
I don't know who sent you. Just tell them he did not see me.
What? Why is SLPP? You don't see my Sweet Bonita, wait. Delwin, thank you for doing this. Sweet Bonita, not change it. I beg.
What?
Now I see the green background.
He wants to take my picture.
Not the picture.
With the green background. You can imagine. Why is never serious?
Okay, can we concentrate so we can get this done? I am so tired. Right, so that's your background that's come through. That's fantastic. I'm gonna join with another phone.
Yeah, Sweet Bonita, go to settings. Let you do those settings for that green. Let's steady.
Okay. Now you can see as soon as that comes on, her laptop completely dies.
So why is the background doing that though?
Is the background using a lot of processing power?
Maybe that's what
instead of hang on a sec. No. Sweet Bonita. I mean, Comdel. I don't know what they happen now. Sweet Bonita should log in on the system as me and you or whatever. Let not log in as guest. I feel and Andy they happen so.
Okay, so let me log out.
Yes.
Could you send Sweet Bonita the login details?
I send now. In fact, at the remote, Comdel, who's test the way you want because you can go. Then me they can remote na Sweet Bonita and whatever they are sure and the login. Then I go.
Okay, it's literally what we need to do tonight is to get rid of that green halo.
That green. Okay.
Yeah. So
yeah,
that
the same
background and wasn't the same. So those three options in the settings, you need to play with it until it comes to the correct consistency. And literally, that is it. Once we get that done, Then I think next week when Owankasu is back, we get his done as well. But you go there free talk.
So make like they push small, but I just want to see that green.
So I will do that.
No. Where they move, so I see wait till they move by yeah. Okay,
it's just the green screen that's coming through, and literally that's it. So if we can get that green thing sorted out tonight, then I
No, I'm going to do that now. It's up to you if you want to stay. You can stay. Let me remote to our computer.
If it's okay, can I go? I've got a really early start tomorrow.
No, you can. Yeah, you can go now. Don't worry, you can go.
Okay, if you guys can update me on the
I'll
phone,
update
that
you.
would be
Yeah.
fantastic. Okay. Have a good night. Good luck with the test.
No problem.
Okay, thanks.
Sweet boys, give me the
How do I leave this?
Yeah, you are not there anymore. Come down. You're in the lobby, so I'm not gonna invite you in. Right, sweet boys, give me the team viewer ID and password, please. You can come off Restream. You're gonna log in as Restream on your computer.
Oh,
so then we do the background. Yeah, you're going to log in not as a guest, because that's what is happening, because you're logging in as a guest. Sorry, you want log in, or you want me to remote log in? Put that as favorite. Let me give me the team viewer ID and password. It's easier. Just take the picture and send them. I'll call you back when I'm in. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why did you turn it off? Because what I was doing was the right thing. All you needed, a message has been sent to that.
You don't need that. You don't need that. Don't worry. I don't believe you actually do that. That's not the password.
I don't think it should have any thing.
Right. So now you sign in. So can you put your background now, please?
Have you done it on Edge as well?
What do you mean? I did that on Google Chrome.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Can you do it on the Edge as well?
Why?
Just in case if I have to switch.
I know. We'll do that.
Exactly.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll do it. I understand.
Because sometimes one is not working. Vote.
Yeah, I understand. I understand. You know the
When
one?
did this one comes?
Which one?
This is the wrong one now.
Nine, the wrong one you're choosing.
This doesn't dance, but there's still a thing on the side. Can you see?
Let's see.
No, here. On that side here. Can you see a little thing there?
Hang on a second. Let me just put you.
But you know what? I don't think it's even necessary to have this green screen if it makes any difference.
Yeah, but yeah, you do need you do need the green.
Oh, okay, yeah, I do. Okay.
Yeah, you do need the green.
Okay. Let me go back there. Oh, so when the green screen is there, then the background will go.
The
Okay.
background, yeah, we should. But the background not even properly. You remember, like the background where you put not to that one was sent for you. Not to the one we get level 3 activated.
Yeah. So which one? I not get them.
I sent it to you.
Yeah, this is it. Level 3 activated.
But I can't see how comes where you put whatever,
You know what? That's why it's there. Level 3 activated. That's what I can see in front of me.
Oh
You
yeah,
can now.
oh yeah, no, I can see that. Hang on a sec. Yeah. No, I just you see now this I tell Delwin, look, sweet boy. Now this I tell Delwin. When once you log in as yourself, no problem at all. You just get for login as admin. See, look, there's nothing. It's because you are coming in as a guest. That's why he was doing that. Yeah, it's perfect.
I choose auto. This is automatic.
Oh no, where you use automatic, yeah. No. Look, yeah, they see the green still.
So when we choose to the green, then but there's a bit where he was saying that advanced level.
Yeah, go in settings. I think it's in settings. He gave you the instructions. But so far it's good. Trust me, because you log in as the actual whatever, so it should be fine.
No, we just here. No. It was on virtual.
See, with this, when you chat, they see direct, so you don't have to go to Facebook, this, that, and so forth. You can see them straight up.
Show advanced option.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see?
You can't see because you're frozen.
But every time I want to change functionalities, then I start freezing. Yeah. No, I'm gonna.
No, that's wrong. Yeah, it's much better. Trust me, you don't have to do anything. I mean that. Yeah.
This side, on one side, no, on this side, just look at this my side. I don't like the way the thing is. It's not that all clear. Can you see?
Yeah.
The picture. It's like dancing. It's not. It's not.
No, but at the weight self, yeah, now the green weight self, and I make it make like dance. The green because you can forget them properly. Any side with the green not defined, then we dance. Yeah, now just that side now.
Yeah, but that's not sound. For some reason, it's dancing on this side.
Yeah, Daniel, for let just fix that side no more. Yeah, they clearly know say the reason why it's make it do that day now because of the we said the green day and yeah, you get for match with you compare and no get any now make now just on that side no more on that corner on the right hand side. So that now they will try forget first for the static.
Wait, I want to try something and
Okay.
see if it will work.
They cover the level, okay. Yeah.
Just a tiny.
Yeah, just a tiny. I'm sure.
So.
Don't go. Yeah, you don't perfect. Yeah, okay. You don't yeah, this.
Is this one okay?
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. 1 second. Yeah, 1 second. This is perfect. Oh god, this. If you don't get it right, then you saw that feature again, we don't press so.
No, it's not a future. I'm just trying to see which one will go. No, this is bad. I think it's all right here, but I don't know. I don't know if it's me, but it's gray.
Yeah, it's still good.
Yeah, some bit like read. Check your virtual background. Oh, this one has the light as well on top of it. So maybe I'll have to bring my light. It makes a huge difference. No, let me check this one here. But it's still dancing.
It's much better to me on my side.
Yeah, but yours is more clearer.
Yeah, but because I haven't got a background, that's why. If when you don't have a background, it's really cool. It's one castle that is insisting on having that thing at the background. I don't understand why. Because at the end of the day, look at it. Now you can see it twice. Look, we have APC, we can hide there on the corner. That one normally stays there. So I don't know why he's insisting to have that. We have it there already. So why should he have that at the background again? I don't know. There, at the top, there on the top right. Well, you see.
So, but to be honest, this is the only one. I don't know. I said try to do it onto the what's this thing called again? God help me. On the
I mean, like Delwyn said, because where the problem was, when you use the guest link, then there was an issue. But now you've logged in as yourself, so the background is perfect. And when Owankasu come, I don't know what time is Owankasu coming back.
When it was going, did you tell me?
Yeah, because when Owankasu is back, then we can do the back-to-back test with you, Owankasu, and well, I don't know whether Owankasu want to involve ABS. I don't know whether he wants to involve ABS on the test, because it's like, as far as I'm concerned, ABS should be involved on the test. So everybody else will have their own background. And we just test the background, do whatever, I mean, Delwyn was asking. Because Delwyn is talking about that green bit, which is gone now, because you log in as yourself, and there is no green. Even if you shake your head, there's nothing. It's the color itself is static. So I guess the only test that is left now is for ABS and Owankasu. But as far as you are concerned, I don't know whether Delwyn want to try again tomorrow, but it's fine. You want to test anything else?
As I said, it's just for us to do it on the other stuff.
Oh yeah, the other browser. Okay. Right. Let me remote then. Let me remote again.
for you.
What's wrong with your computer now? Is he frozen? He's not allowing me to do anything.
No, it's not frozen.
Okay, can you enter the password then? Just copy that on notepad and paste it there.
Just gonna go to the note.
Okay.
I thought you were hearing
No, I've been trying to click. You can type it, just capital APC. Just the A is capital. So PC, UK 123, and Ireland and ampersand at the end.
I don't know, for some reason my laptop is very slow. No?
Yeah.
My laptop is slow.
You sure? I mean, because yesterday I deferred the your laptop wanted to download Windows 11, but I said let me just wait after this test, and I'll upgrade that to Windows 11. Maybe still running at the background.
It's really, really slow. It's really slow. It's really slow. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay.
It's really slow. Navigating from one to the other. It's like rocket science.
Yeah, one thing we have to do as well. I noticed something there, because you only have 4 gig, and the minimum requirement for Windows 10 it has to be 8 gig, or you have 16 gig memory, but you only have 4. Yeah, but I mean, don't worry. I mean, we can fix that. That's not a problem. Just I thought we did all the updates yesterday, because you shouldn't unless there's an update on the background. Unless there's an update running in the background. Just restart it quickly.
I can't afford to restart it because it will take forever.
But when you restart it,
yeah.
that
It took forever.
that means okay. Now I know, yeah. Now I know why.
This one I have not really used it because since they got it to me, I haven't done nothing to it.
Oh, so they got it for you. Okay. Oh God. Machine.
And it was delivered all the way from Corris.
Hey, Baguru. Just don't worry. Just restart it. Restart it. Then when it comes on, send me the picture. Yeah, just restart it. Yeah.
Putin wrote himself into the history books in all the wrong ways as he invaded a democratic, sovereign neighbor in a war of imperial conquest with chilling echoes of the 1930s. The Russians are tonight said to be in control of the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. Its condition and that of the nuclear waste stored there are unknown. Western leaders have been briefed to expect a surgical strike into Kiev, perhaps tonight or tomorrow. We will try to assess what is happening and what it might mean for all of us. James has been tracking a day of military advances on all fronts. The Russians appear to have taken an airport outside the capital as they prepare to close in. reports from eastern Ukraine, where the Russians are tonight said to be approaching the key strategic city of Dnipro.
I don't have place to go, but I will stay home and wait.
And Rohit has witnessed a day of growing fear and panic in Kiev, as many have tried to flee west. A short time ago, Joe Biden announced a new package of sanctions coordinated with Western allies.
Putin is the aggressor. Putin chose this war. And now he and his country will bear the consequences.
Here, the Prime Minister warned the Russian president could not be allowed to succeed.
This hideous and barbarous venture of Vladimir Putin must end in failure.
Meanwhile, in Moscow, as some protesters risked jail by taking to the streets, the Russian president himself appeared to threaten the West with a nuclear strike if it intervened. In China, they were once again breaching Taiwanese airspace. Debbie will assess what their reaction to the events in Ukraine might be. And back here, as millions wrestle with the economic implications of today's events, those with loved ones in Ukraine could only watch.
This is OTV News at 10 with Tom Bradley.
Good evening. Before dawn this morning, Vladimir Putin launched an all-out war of conquest against his sovereign democratic neighbor, Ukraine. It is the first time the subjugation and suppression of such a large, hostile population has been attempted since the events that led up to the Second World War. It is by no means certain the Russians will ultimately succeed. The Prime Minister insisted they must not. He has been briefed to expect a strike into Kiev very soon, perhaps tonight or tomorrow, to try and topple the government there. It is unclear tonight whether Ukraine's leaders have responded by taking evasive action. Certainly, there has been evidence of Russian troops around the capital today. What is not in doubt is that Russian missiles have damaged, if not destroyed, airports, air bases, and other military targets all across the country. Armored columns and ground troops cross the border from the north, from the east, and the south, while Western countries were given a chilling warning by President Putin, who even hinted at the possibility of a nuclear strike. Try to stop us, he said, and you will face the worst ever reprisals. There is much ground to cover tonight as we try to assess the state of play. But first, James is in Kiev to give us an overview of what we have seen on this, the day war, long feared and foreshadowed, return to the heart of the
Okay. US intelligence have warned Putin was planning exactly this, but how many really believed it? But a full-scale armoured and air assault against the European countries was remotely possible. The early hours of this morning and the ugly clatter of Russian helicopter gunships swept away any such aim. A military airbase just 20 miles or so from the capital Kiev under assault by airborne troops. In the skies above the city, 2 Ukrainian fighter jets raced towards the battle. There are few details of the fighting. At least one Russian helicopter is known to have been shot down. And at mid-afternoon today, Russian airborne troops were filmed apparently in control of the airbase. They are Russian airborne forces, now confirmed by the Ukrainian government. It may be a dangerous bridge for an assault on central Kiev. Russian attacks have stretched west almost to the Polish border.
You say what?
Airbase near Lviv, hit by this cruise missile.
The email is already in use.
Among more than 100 missiles
Give me the idea. I mean the team viewer then. Just take a picture. It's the same. So you didn't reboot then? Why not? No, reboot them. You know they take forever. Reboot them. Honest, reboot them. Don't worry. You've got me.
These columns may first appear. It's clear the Ukrainian defenders have had at least some success. Pictures of shattered armor appearing throughout today. Ukraine's president spoke to his nation this evening.
What we're hearing today, it's the sound of a new Iron Curtain descending, cutting Russia off from the civilized world. It is our task as a nation to make sure that this Iron Curtain doesn't pass through our Ukrainian territory.
This afternoon, Putin was addressing an assembled gathering of the wealthiest oligarchs in Russia, men likely to soon feel the full force of sanctions. Last night, as he announced the attack, he had thought nothing of hinting at nuclear war.
And whoever tries to impede us, let alone create threats for our country and its people, must know that the Russian response will be immediate and lead to the consequences you have never seen in history.
As he spoke, the UN Security Council had been in session. The Ukrainian ambassador didn't mince words to his Russian counterpart.
There is no purgatory for war criminals. They go straight to hell unless they.
Across Europe, leaders had been woken to hear that once again, war has been unleashed on their continent.
Ukraine is a country that for decades has enjoyed freedom and democracy and the right to choose its own destiny. We and the world cannot allow that freedom just to be snuffed out.
From Washington, a significant push to Europeans wondering how hard to go with sanctions.
We will limit Russia's ability to do business in dollars, euros, pounds, and yen to be part of the global economy.
NATO is meeting in special session. Even non-members, Sweden and Finland, are to attend. More than 100 aircraft are on high alert.
This is a grave moment for the security of Europe. This is a deliberate, cold-blooded, and long-planned invasion.
On Ukraine's western borders, thousands are already queuing to leave the country. The horrors of war are frequently followed by a refugee crisis. This may be no exception. Before today ended, pictures emerged of Russian armor surrounding the Chernobyl power station. Almost unbelievably, there had been a firefight for control of it. But these are the sort of risks that we are exposed to when an unthinkable war suddenly becomes a real shooting war. James Macy's at 10, Kiev.
Well, let's just take stock now of what we do know of the events of the past 18 hours or so. The invasion started in the early hours of the morning. Before dawn, missile strikes and shelling could be heard in several cities, including Kiev, Kharkiv, Dnipro, where, as we'll see, our correspondent Dan Rivers has been today, and Odessa. As day broke, Russian military vehicles were seen entering Ukraine at various points along the border, including from Russian-held Crimea and from Belarus to the north, Russia's ally. Airports and air bases have also been targeted, prompting Ukrainian airspace to be closed. And Russian forces appear, as James was saying just there, to have seized the Chernobyl nuclear plant, site of the world's worst nuclear disaster. So let's rewind slightly back to Dnipro and Dan's report from a city under attack.
It was an apocalyptic start to a day no one in Ukraine will ever forget or forgive. This was Dnipro before first light, an ammunition dump hit by a Russian airstrike. The sunrise revealing a country under attack from its neighbor. The bombardment was vicious and unrelenting. Some came so close to death it was scarcely believable. His living room in Kharkiv was lanced by a missile that somehow didn't detonate. In the city's main square, they were praying for more miracles. Some, though, were not spared. President Putin claims these were precision strikes. If so, it appears Ukraine's people are his enemy. We drove across a large swathe of the east of the country today as the missiles fell, taking out military targets, but there were plenty of shells falling on civilians too. Russia's Grad missile system is well known from 8 years of war here, and it's feared with good reason. The scramble for cash, a sign of the rising alarm. the queue for fuel a sign of the growing shortages. How are you feeling?
Shaking, but I don't know. Sorry, when you start to ask me, I start to worry. I don't have place to go, so I will stay home and wait what will be.
The Russian forces moving north from Crimea appear to be making rapid progress following the Dnieper River, but at some point they're going to arrive here, a city of more than 1 million people. The Russians may still be a few hundred miles downstream from Dnipro, but people here are making the most of these last hours together. Outside the city's main administrative building, soldiers eye everyone nervously, but these men are signing up to defend their country.
This isn't just a war between Ukraine and Russia, but between Russia, Europe, and the rest of the world.
Dnipro is strategically critical, straddling the river which bisects this country. If the Russians want all of Ukraine, they'll have to take this city eventually. Dan Rivers, News at 10, Dnipro.
There have been warnings for weeks that this was coming, but when the warning sirens sounded at dawn this morning, there was some uncertainty amongst the people of Kiev about how to react. Many had been anticipating a Russian invasion of the rebel republics in the east. They weren't expecting Russian airstrikes across Ukraine. As they began, Ukraine's President Zelensky told his people not to panic. In some places, yes, calm did persist, but in others, fear quickly spread as people rushed to withdraw their money, pack up, and get out.
By 5 a.m., the attack on the capital was underway. The warnings they've been told to ignore were right after all. Sunrise and sirens. The Russian military were getting closer. Neighbors became friends. Here they turned an art gallery into a makeshift bunker. Here you can hear it. The missile sent to demolished buildings has emboldened. Suddenly people realized their neighborhood was now a war zone. Time to collect what money they could.
Very scary. I'm sorry.
And leave. At the train station, a long line of lives torn apart. Unexpected journeys begin. Uncertainty is ahead. They have wiped the arrivals board here. There is no need for it because the traffic is all going in one direction. Everyone here is just trying to get out of the city. Then there are those who stayed behind in the unchanging city to face a fate which has yet to be imposed. Rohit Katru, News at 10, Kiev.
Well, we'll speak to Rohit in Kiev in just a moment. But first, let's go back to Dan in Dnipro in eastern Ukraine. Dan, what is the situation with you there tonight?
Well, I think the sort of profound emotion from the people we've been talking to is one of shock, really. People just cannot believe that this has happened, even though they've had weeks of warnings by Western intelligence agencies. Finally, this terrible day has unfolded and unfolded in really horrific ways. We saw in our reports there. I think there are several things now going forward as to what will happen next. There's lots of talk about possible militias springing up to complicate the situation even further. Apparently, Russia had been wargaming for some time, which
local politicians it could co-opt over to its side and perhaps bribe to sort of head up local militias. So that's one dynamic. Of course, you've got power vacuums in a lot of places where the Ukrainians and Russians are fighting each other, but there's no one actually in charge of law and order. There are a couple of other interesting little details, though, Tom. One is that the total death toll by the Russians today is 350. The Ukrainians say they only lost about 50, so that's a kill rate of 7 to 1.
Okay, Dan, for now, look after yourself. Speak tomorrow, but thank you very much. So let's go to Rohit in Kiev. Look, Rohit, we hear that Western leaders have been briefed to expect a possible strike into Kiev to try and topple the government. What are you hearing?
Well, Tom, I can tell you on and off throughout the evening, we've heard this haunting sound of low-flying jets, the distant thud of explosions on the horizon. And what's happening here in Kiev is only part of it. We're learning from the UK government this evening that they believe that 100 missiles have been fired, 75 aircraft used by the Russians, 13 sites targeted as well. And yet, the vast majority of their troops are still on standby. They have a lot in reserve. And the feeling is that they will now be advancing from Belarus here towards Kiev, towards this city, towards the capital. And crucial to that operation is what's going on a few miles away at that airfield that James reported on, which has been under the control of, there's been a fierce battle there today, under the control of the Ukrainians and by some Russians at different times. It's considered to be crucial to the Russians because that's where they want to land many more of their troops to eventually surround this city, it's believed, and from there to actually launch this decapitation exercise against this government.
Okay, Rohit, thank you. Please look after yourself. But for now, thank you. Now, the extended sanctions against Russia announced by the Prime Minister this afternoon will, he says, hobble the Russian economy. More than 100 businesses and individuals linked to the Putin regime, including the president's former son-in-law, will feel the squeeze. Aeroflot, the Russian airline, will be banned. The Labour leader, Sir Keir Starmer, called for the hardest possible sanctions, which he said should include cutting Russia out of the international banking system known as SWIFT.
Distressed Ukrainians in Britain's opposite Downing Street urging the Prime Minister to financially punish Putin and Russia for the invasion. And in a meeting of the Emergency Cobra Committee at 7:30 this morning, that was on the mind of senior ministers. The Prime Minister made clear no.
Today, in concert with our allies, we will agree a massive package of economic sanctions designed in time to hobble the Russian economy.
And shortly after that, the Russian ambassador drove to see the foreign secretary for a dressing down. And then
Putin will stand condemned in the eyes of the world and of history. He will never be able to cleanse the blood of Ukraine from his hands. Now we see him for what he is, a blood-stained aggressor who believes in imperial conquest.
So he said he'd punish him economically. The Prime Minister's new 10-point package of sanctions includes a freeze on the assets of 100 super-rich oligarchs and military businesses, a freeze on the assets of more banks, including the second biggest VTB, a ban on the sale to Russia of high-tech equipment and kit useful to their oil and gas industry, a ban on the sale of dual-use equipment that could have military uses, a prohibition on Aeroflot flying here, and measures to make it harder for companies in the Russian state to raise money in the UK. Although the Ukrainian government was disappointed Russia hasn't been expelled from the SWIFT international payment system, it wasn't a moment for political point scoring.
We must urgently reinforce and reassure our NATO allies in Eastern Europe, who now stand at the frontier of Putin's aggression.
The former Prime Minister wants Putin punished so that
Russia feels absolutely the cold wind of isolation, and the Russian people understand that Vladimir Putin has brought their state to a pariah state.
May I ask him, however, to look wider than simply the Russian people and to look at all those who are enabling Putin's economy and to update the Treason Act so that we can identify them and call them what they are, traitors.
More
They've had a long vigil for their friends and their families left behind. While our ministers are meeting again tonight in emergency session, Downing Street lit up in these strange colours. No, all our destinies are in the Robert Benson, news at 10. Robert, speak to Robert in a moment. First, let's go to Emma outside the White House. Big moment in a way for President Biden.
Is he back on?
What you've heard.
Sorry? Oh, okay. Let me check now. Sorry, let me check.
The mother of all sanctions packages, as it's been dubbed, and there's no doubt it does go a lot further than the sanctions that he announced just a couple of days ago. It targets Russia's big banks, it targets Russia's big companies. It basically means that $1 trillion of assets that are in the US will not be able to be accessed, and also export restrictions. That means that certain high-tech exports will not be allowed. It's likely that they will have an effect on the way that the military can be developed in Russia, or at least that is the great hope. Now, there's no doubt that President Biden has a belief that President Putin's assets are squirreled away in democracies like this. Those democracies he seems to decry. And so he wants to try and hit him in his pocket, but he has not gone as far yet as the sanctions Putin has made. If you take a look behind me, there is a gathering now outside the White House. Ukrainians and Russians standing together. They are pleading with America to show support. They know that in the past, America has a strategic impatience and as a abandoned country that it has promised to support. They are pleading tonight not to do that to Ukraine.
Thank you very much indeed. Well, as I said, we're going to bring all that to Robert. Look, the mother of all sanctions, Emma was saying there, you've spent most of your adult life writing and talking about the national and the international economy. So I think a lot of people will have a question tonight. What is the true economic impact of this on Russia? And equally, what could they have done they didn't do? These are not the mother of all sanctions, and they'll take quite a long time to have a significant effect. It's difficult for the Russians to, when you freeze the assets of banks and you say you can't raise money in that international market, it makes it more difficult for them to finance their operations. But there are alternatives. They can tilt east towards China to do that, and over time, this ban on sales, for example, of military equipment or equipment for their extractive, like the oil and gas industries, over time, that again will cause some problems, but not overnight. Putin can live with this. What the West has so far failed to do is significantly reduce its purchases of the most valuable asset that Russia has, which is oil and gas. And the reason for that is because the Italian and German economies in particular are utterly dependent on that gas. The lights would go off if they said we're going to stop buying that stuff. And secondly, there is this issue of why Russia has not transfer money, and that is because, again, lots of European businesses and indeed global businesses outside of Russia will be damaged by that, and again, they're worried that all that will happen is that Russia will go to China for those services. Okay, we continue for now, then. Thank you very much indeed. Now, in Russia itself, people relying solely on state television coverage for what's going on will have seen only Russian attacks in the disputed regions of eastern Ukraine. Many know nothing of the widespread air campaign, which is how the Russian president wants it, of course. This is Putin's war, not the people. Those who dare to protest against it are thrown into police vans. Russian state TV coverage of Ukraine today concentrated on the Donbass in the east of the country. Viewers aren't seeing the enormity of what's happening across the whole of Ukraine. The Kremlin presents its version of this invasion. One of Russia's leading independent journalists tells me he did this to me. I'm in the shop, something in my eyes, something in my ears, and this is what we have moment for Ukraine, for us as well.
I've noticed there were evacuations and I want to cry.
It seemed like business as usual for the man who's trying to force a new world order. President Putin meeting Pakistan's Prime Minister Imran Khan.
President Putin's plans for invading Ukraine would have factored in sanctions and international condemnation. But the unknown in all of this is whether the strength of the world's response will have any impact. It seems very unlikely.
No to war, they shouted in Moscow tonight and in other cities across Russia. But the police were waiting for them. One spoke of her anger.
Hello.
I don't agree with what Putin's doing. It's awful.
Yes, Mom.
How are you?
I'm okay. So the thing has gone blank now.
Yeah, it's good.
Gestapo, they cried, as the arrest started.
You look very good.
Following you to 10, Moscow.
People in Ukraine. But also, as we can see there in Moscow. Now, the only world power not to condemn Russia's attacks on Ukraine was, yes, you guessed it, China.
So this is the. I was trying to use maybe.
What was referring to China being critical only a few moments ago. So let's go and talk to Debbie, who's in the Chinese capital. Debbie, what approach has Beijing taken so far?
Well, Tom, not only has China refused to condemn Russia's actions at an hour-long press conference at the Foreign Ministry yesterday afternoon.
I'm trying to cover the chair with it.
Ukraine overnight
So it's really gonna be close to me. And see
Yeah.
if her goodness will come out. I don't know. Is it alright? Because literally what I've done is put it on the chair.
But it won't go as far as to condone because these two allies, China is the economic powerhouse. It has the higher stakes in the global economy and can't afford to completely alienate the American market. Russia has a massive global presence, but economically it's a minor player. Tom, it was just 3 weeks ago that President Putin and President Xi got round the table.
Is this one okay?
Yeah. Perfect.
Suddenly, the timing
Hang on, let me just see.
have taken on a new sinister significance.
It was fascinating to have your interview with the Taiwanese Foreign Minister the other day. Very long.
I don't know if the resolution there.
Now let's come back here.
What's this now?
Ukrainians living in the UK, they are beyond
Advanced. Okay, yeah, no, it's set. The one
It's
that was
set.
cool. Yeah.
There you go.
So unless maybe if he want to come, remember he's Mr.
Perfect.
Stop. We need we need to make sure he's there. And then he looks at it and then we take it up from there.
Yeah, we'll do it in the maybe this weekend. I have to upgrade your laptop maybe on Saturday to Windows 11 anyway.
Why it has to be on Saturday? It's something you can do even now. Madam is not ready for you. You're not ready for Madam. Please do it. Saturday is a long time.
It's me talk to.
Where? No, I know it's nights.
I remote that.
Thank you.
Paul is taking every opportunity to stay in touch with his cousin with no
Gav, you okay? You throwing up?
If any of them were to suffer loss of life,
1 minute.
the worry would be that
Okay.
a Russian border and not a Ukrainian border that we have to
Hello?
enter to want to visit.
Who they gave you to talk to?
We could well be.
I'm talking to my child.
Yeah, easy. 1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay, let me remote on your laptop. I'm coming off.
Gav, come here. So I'm going off this one, isn't it? What happened? You throw it up. Is that your... Oh, no. You can't put your stuff. We need to remove the cloth. If it's the cloth that is messed up.
It won't feed the cloth.
Huh?
It won't feed the cloth.
Yeah, but is this just a cloth? Your pillow is there. Yeah, so no. You don't do it like that. I know it's dirty, but don't worry. That's what happens when you become a mother. You lose everything. No, but there's nothing on your pillow.
That's all.
Yeah, but we need to wash this by itself. Because you can't mix the pillow with any other thing. So we need to get that clothes and come and wash them. Because I'm not going to just put just this one in my washing machine. That's very small. I can't do that. It's not possible. Look at the back for some of the colors and bring the washing. My team viewer. But I've sent it to you, innit? Well, I'm going off this streaming. Yeah? Or leave it on? Oh, okay.